Ano bang gagawin?
Di ba yung nasa canvas?
Paano?
Saan ba magsisimula?
Ang lawak-lawak ng history.
Totoo ba?
Kaya ka.
Ikaw, Daphne, ano sa tingin mo?
Ganito kasi yan. Historians focused on 8 turning points in the history of the universe, and that is what we call the threshold. The first threshold, of course, is the Big Bang. We still speculate on how, why, and where it started. But we know for a fact that it is very important because it is the beginning of all. It is the creation of time, space, energy, and matter. It is the great foundation of everything we know about the universe. But most importantly, it is the first story of how nothing turns into something.
Everything we observe in this vast universe has a beginning. Everything did not disappear out of nowhere. Thanks to lesson 3 named Goldilocks condition, it helps us comprehend how everything develops. Earth is in perfect condition. It is not too hot or it is not too cold, which is just right that is suitable for living creatures to live, survive, and emerge.
So around 200 million years after the Big Bang, the universe began to fill up with stars, billions and billions of them. You know how our universe was just cold, dark, and empty? With stars, we get something akin to campfires and lights that illuminate a cold universe. Now, what do you think would happen if our universe was filled with stars?
Do you see this bat? This ball pen? Or this phone? All these are made up of matter. In fact, even you and me are made up of matter and chemical elements. This is threshold 3, the new chemical elements. This has become one of my most favorite thresholds in Big History 1 as it made me realize the importance of the stars and their aging and death in the creation of everything that exists here on Earth. The products that I use, the food that I eat, the money that I spend, and even this body that I possess are all a product of these chemical elements lingering in our galaxy, atmosphere, and universe. Isn't that amazing?
Do you ever wonder how the Earth, despite the chaos of the universe, become a home for life? As humans, what do you think is our role in this big history? The big history of the story of the Earth and the planet. The big history and the story of the Earth and our solar system is indeed a captivating journey from the universe's start to our planet's story. This joins science, the history of people, and how everything in our huge space family is connected. It's like putting together a pieces of puzzle to understand where we fit in the universe.
In Lesson 5, we can learn that the earliest form of life are the bacteria. They evolve into eggs, which then evolve into more complex species like dinosaurs and our mammals ancestors. Every extinction provides new opportunities for evolution, because without the extinction of the dinosaurs, humans wouldn't been able to evolve from mammals.
Wow!
Have you ever wondered about the origin of life? From where we came from? In the threshold 5, life and non-life have been differentiated, which give us ideas about the self-maintenance and self-generation of every organism and how these organisms are instructed, evolved, and had purpose.
In the captivating saga of Threshold 5, the biosphere, we unearthed profound learnings. The intricate web of life unfolded before us, revealing the interdependence of every organism in the grand tapestry of the Earth. Each organism played a unique role in the symphony of existence. The biosphere taught us the art of adaptation, the dance of evolution, and the delicate balance required to sustain life.
So, as science uncovered more about life and evolution, it strayed further and further from religion. And that's where we started to have the dichotomy of science and religion, the separation of church and state, and the separation of religious people from scientific men.
Tama ka.
But now with modern theologians, we're able to have a convergence of both science and faith.
Tama nga.
And for the last lesson of Big History 1, we of course go back to ourselves, humans. Not only because we have a bias towards ourselves, but we also have a big important role to play. Despite being only introduced in the last page of a big book, we have contributed the most and will continue to change the most with the world around us.
These are the things that highlight the beauty of the first big history, and we can't wait to embark on the new journey that is the second big history.
In summary, Big History stands for Big Bang,
Interconnectedness.
Goldilocks condition,
Humans,
identity,
Solar system.
theory of evolution,
Origin story.
Religion.
And you and I.